What's going down, T-Subs and T-Squad? So, girl, as promised, and I know I've been pussyfooting around with this, but I'm finally here to give y'all my retro review, honey, of The Flavor of Love Presents Charm School starring Monique. Girl, like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell, become the notification gang. And if you really rock with my channel the way y'all say y'all do, please make sure to watch those ads. All of the rest of the formalities, y'all already know it. But I'm going to be putting the rest of it right down here, right down yonder, honey. So for those of y'all that don't know what's going on, because of what's going on around here, and we're just going to call her Miss Rona, honey. Child, Miss Rona is karma for all of these heathens out here that's been done wrong. And God said, y'all, I need to set y'all down for a little minute, honey. And because of that, a lot of our reality shows that we review will be getting pushed back. So because of great minds, Really BTV and L Teddy 27 official asked us, the Just Us League, to do retro reviews. And what retro reviews are, we're reviewing shows that was on, whether it, like, for instance, they're doing A Different World and The Wire, and my A1 Day One, my main, Scotty, is doing Flavor of Love. So I decided, since he's doing Flavor of Love, and our subscribers tie into each other, I said, you know what? Because he's doing that, I'm going to do Flavor of Love Presents Charm School, honey. So shout out to Really BTV, EBBIE Reviews, L Teddy 27 Official, and Mr. Still Standing. Make sure you all definitely go check out any and everything that is on their platforms. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And shout out to the Justice League as a whole, baby. Flavor of Love, girl. Flavor of Love Presents Charm School, honey. This is Season 1, Episode 1, No Mo Nicknames. So the episode starts off with Monique narrating and introducing all of the ladies. Rain, who is Stayla, says that when she was on the Flavor of Love, she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. And she was doing the show because her mom was embarrassed by her behavior on the show. And let this be a lesson, a cautionary tale for all you young ladies who go on these shows, sitting here chasing the love after these men. Y'all need to really fully understand what all is at stake. It's not just going to be for camera time and look, mama, you can see me on VH1 for a whole hour at 8 o'clock. There's a lot that tie into these type of shows. And, you know, that's just what you have to deal with, honey. Toasty says that her relationship with her family suffered from the behavior shown on Flavor of Love because they saw the negative image and she wants her family to be proud of her again. Pumpkin says that Ted says that her spitting on New York was not classy, but she doesn't take it back because she wants to be remembered for something. Because if not, you're a nobody. And the fact that you felt like... And listen, I like New York now. I hated New York back then. But even she did not deserve to be spat on by anybody. And the fact that you feel as though what you did was okay because you want to be remembered for something, it says a lot about you. It says a lot about your character. And it says a lot about the bitches that did a poor piss job of raising you. Moving right on along. Monique says that she's going to teach the ladies how to make a great first impression, proper etiquette, style, and how to have a healthy relationship. Monique says that when she first saw the lady get off the shout, buzz, shout it, shout, buzz, shout it, shout, 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 buzz, shout it, shout, shout, buzz, shout it. She said that some of the ladies look like hookers. Some of their skirts was up their asses. Some of the heels look like they just came from off the pole, honey. And some look like they were just lost. Like, did I just come out of the mental institution, honey? Did I just get out of Eastern State or no? And some of the ladies look like shit. I know I'm the shit, baby, and I'm here to get this thing lit. Yes, God, Monique. And the sad part about it is, everything that Monique said them girls look like was the absolute truth. Monique tells the ladies that they're going to go through this process, and whoever comes out on top will receive a $50,000 cash prize, and whoever feels like they don't want to work or put in the effort, their asses is going to be expelled and thrown the hell up out of here. Monique says that there's only one very important rule that there are 7 bathrooms and none of them need to be pissing and shitting in her bathroom. Yes, God, Monique, I feel the same way. Listen, I'm very particular when it comes to a bathroom, especially because my ass got to sit on the toilet seat. One thing about me, and 2 things for sure. If I don't clean nothing else in my house, baby, this bathroom is going to be clean and wiped down every damn week. Okay, now I particularly do my bathroom every Saturday. Some people are real anal and they do theirs every other day, honey. But I'm with Monique. It's 7 bathrooms. There's no reason why none of y'all hoes need to be down here using my bathroom for any reason necessary. And I was all here for it. So the ladies find out that they have assigned rooms by their pictures being hung up on the bed. Boots, Pumpkin, and Shay are sharing a room, and Boots feels like Pumpkin spit on New York because she's racist and she don't like her. Shay confronts Pumpkin about a blog that Pumpkin wrote saying that a lot of the black girls was jealous or crazy. Now listen, I was not into blogging, vlogging, or the celebrity gossip sites back in 2007. I think that's when this came out. About 2007. I wasn't into that, girl. Quiet as it's kept. I was in college and I had better shit on my mind than to be sitting here worrying about what these blogs and gossip and celebrity sites are talking about. But I will say this, Boots. I'm not going to call you racist, but I will say I could kind of understand why they will feel that way. And girl, ain't nobody lying on you. I do believe that you done made a blog sitting here talking about all of the black girls was jealous and in their feelings and all up and through their arms over some damn crazy. Girl, bye. Y'all know I don't even really see it for Pumpkin like that. And it had nothing to do with her spitting on New York. That was just the apple. That was just the star on top of the tree. I just have my own residual as to why I don't like Pumpkin, and I never seen it for her, but we just gonna move right on along. Girl, Heidi standing outside like a damn creep, saying that she hopes that this argument comes to blows so that these ladies would eliminate themselves. Needless to say, I don't like Heidi. Pumpkin goes into the bathroom crying, saying that they put her in the room with the 2 girls that hate her. But this is the gag, Pumpkin. And see, you did what a lot of these other white women do that I absolutely hate. You feel like your tears is going to diminish the part that you played in the situation. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but I believe every single solitary word of what Shay and Larissa said about you going to the vlogs and saying that fuck shit that came out of your mouth. I believe it, but whatever. Monique calls the ladies down and introduces them to the 2 judges / deans of the show, Mickey Taylor. And Mickey Taylor is beauty and cover editor of Essence Magazine. You go, girl. And Keith Lewis, who is the director of both Miss California USA and Miss California Teen USA. And he's also the owner of Morgan Talent Agency. Monique tells the ladies that they are going to change the nicknames Flavor Flav gave them, and they're going to go by their real name, and she also gives them pledge pins. So, Rain's real name is Thala. Boots' real name is Larissa. Bucky's real name, we know, is Shay Johnson. Heidi's name is Shatar. And girl, Shatar gives Monique an apple and she poured it out of them big ass titties. Monique says, what the hell is she gonna do with this titty apple? And I was with Monique like, girl, don't be giving me nothing that you don't pulled up out of your titty, girl. Especially when it's something edible. Girl, I know you lying. Anyway, like Dat's name is Dara. Pumpkin's name is Brooke. Smiley's name is Lilane. Crazy's name is Heather. Goldie's name is Courtney with her country ass, but I live for Goldie. Courtney Jackson, I live for her. Toasty's name is Jennifer. Sirius' name is Crystal. Buck Wild name is Becky. And Safari's real name is Safari. She says that she never got a nickname because she fought for a damn bed the minute that she got into the house, and she was the first one eliminated. So Miss Girl didn't stick around long enough to get a real name. But girl, quiet as it's kept. I like your name, but I hate the way that it's spelled. But we're going to move right on along. She runs down the 10 commandments of Charm School. And I'm going to run them down to you. Thou shalt check thyself before thy wreck thyself. thou shalt go with girl. Thou shalt show some class. Thou shalt work what thou art working with. Thou shalt spit game with style. Thou shalt mind they money. Thou shalt payeth it back. Thou shalt represent. Unless thou can play, thou will be played. And last but not least, thou shalt be fully fabulous. They are going to go down this list to determine the winner of the show. And the first one that they did was First Impressions. Monique talks to Brooke first. And Monique says that when she saw her spit on New York, she was ready to jump through the TV and drag that bitch for everything that she was worth. She says if she had the opportunity to apologize to that sister, would she? Brooke says that now looking back on it, that she would be apologetic, but then the bitch turned right around and said she will say whatever or do whatever that is going to make herself look charming. And again, this is the precise reason why I don't see it for you, Brooke, and why I was so glad when your piss poor ass got eliminated. At the end of the day, I could hate a person to their bone marrow. One thing I will never do is stoop down to their level brand of fuckery and spit on them. Like I said, when New York was on Flavor of Love, I hated her. I hated everything about her. But even in my hatred, I never thought to hawk a loop. Like, do y'all know what it feels like to straight up dig down to the depths of your diaphragm, to hawk up all of the mucus that is laying down within your chest and your windpipe and hawk a loogie at something? Like, and what made it worse was that you were a white girl spitting on a black woman. And baby, our ancestors went through that. That's why nobody saw it for you, Pumpkin. And the fact that you don't have the wherewithal or the smarts to even know that what you did was remotely wrong, I say it once and I say it again. It shows that you was raised by piss poor parents who probably went up for your behavior and why you did what you did. Quiet as it's kept. Moving right on along. Monique asks Larissa what was the deal between her, Brooke, and Shay. She says that if Pumpkin was to spit on her, she would have whooped her ass. Monique says that Larissa likes to play tough girl, but she's really a kid. And I have to agree. Like Larissa, and correct me if I'm wrong, Scotty, the only time I've ever seen Larissa get physical with anybody was when she was pushing old girl. Other than that, I have never once seen Larissa throw no blows. Maybe she did. It was a long time since Flavor of Love was on. I did watch it. I watched the episodes when they was up there because that was the same episode when he picked girl. Delicious. That was the same season when he picked Delicious over New York. I saw that episode. I don't recall now one time where she really nucked if you buck. Nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck. See, I'm a gat toting pistol holding in this damn streets. Like, I ain't seen her do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Scotty, but I got a feeling that I'm not. But whatever. Keith tells Becky that he pretty much said that he felt that she was the most fakest out of the group. In her confessionals, she says that she doesn't like Keith. She feels like Keith is evil, he's bad, and he says things just to be mean. And I agree. Because listen, you can always tell the white person that's trying so hard to be down, and you can also see the white person, and that's just who they are down to their core. I don't believe that Bucky was putting on for the cameras. I believe Bucky feels this. Bucky. I believe that that's Bucky. Becky. I believe that that's Becky. I have a good spirit of discernment. I can always spot out a wigger. You understand me? And I don't believe Becky is a wigger. I believe this is who she genuinely is. And I don't feel like it was right for Keith, being the white man in the room, to sit up and say, oh, I think you was faking trying to be black. Good, whatever. Keith and Mickey talked to Shatar, and he asked her about her hair. Was that her real hair or was it a wig? You being Miss California should know. Girl, that's a damn wig. Girl, quiet as it's kept. That was some fake ass Kakalon wig that she had in her head, honey. Like Shatar, for you to get up here and try to act so prissy and so ditzy, in my opinion, I would think that you would have got up here with a much better wig or a much better weave in your head than that tied ass, unkept, mangy ass blonde wig that you had down to your hair. Whatever, because y'all know I don't see it for Shatar either. I feel like she's the most fakest, phoniest bitch that was up there, and I was so glad when she got eliminated. Anywho, Keith tells Brooke that he's wondering what her Barbie doll is wearing since she borrowed her clothes. Girl, I died. I completely... Girl, quiet as it's kept, I could tell Keith is a gay boy because he was reading these hoes down. And the sad part about it was, I was here for his reads, especially when it came to Pumpkin, a.k.a. Brooke, a.k.a. racist Pumpkin Brooke. Whatever. Keith asked Safari, was she uncomfortable? And she said that she was scared. And he says that she should be. Child, the look of disgust that she gave him, I could tell she was like, you say one more thing out the way to me, I promise you I'm finna scratch your eyes out. And I was all here for it. Mickey asked Safari what she was looking for out of this experience, and she says something better than where she is now. Y'all know she did the whole song and dance about how she po, and you know how she ain't had no floor because the pipe burst, and how she had to sleep with the landlord for the rent, and this, that, and this. But girl, quiet as it's kept, I really wish I could fuck my landlord so I ain't got to pay this high ass rent that I'm in. So while you sat around here complaining, girl, what's your secret? What's your secret? Because girl, quiet as it's kept, if your coochie was hitting on something, girl, you have free rent for the whole year. Okay? Okay. Moving right on along. Monique said that she was wondering if any of these ladies were the strong women that she saw on TV, because the minute that she talked to them one-on-one, they all started crying. She said, girl, Oprah, I'm going to change my name to Mopra, because they all crying on my couch too. Yes, God, Monique. I was here for Monique. I was here for Monique, and it's really sad that this show only lasted for one season. I was highly upset about that, but we're going to move on. So the ladies wake up the next day to breakfast, and they see they have tracksuits laid out with hats and all of their names on them. And for whatever reason, Shatar was walking around here like the ditzy black girl who's trying so hard to be black. Like she never got clothes a day in her life. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I'm so giddy about these clothes. Like, Shatar, girl, if you don't reach down into your bone marrow and pull out an ounce of your blackness, girl, you had better. Anywho. Monique says that they're going on a sisterhood retreat, and the ladies are going to be camping, and they're hiking 2 miles up the road to their campsite. Thaler tells Monique that she doesn't want to do it, but Monique makes her the spokesperson and the tour guide, and she let her know straight up, girl, you ain't got no choice but to do it. Then she got up in her red Mercedes Benz and hauled ass on these hoes, and I was all here for Monique. You know, Thaler was sitting around there crying, talking about something that she has a torn Achilles tendon, and she don't think that she can't do this walk, and then she starts crying and crying and crying. But Larissa feels like she was lying about her leg. Don't worry, Larissa. As much as I don't see it for you, I did see it for you in this instance, because Thayla ass was lying through her damn teeth. She just ain't want to do it because she a spoiled ass brat. Anywho, then they get down to the campsite, and the girls started cooking, and Thayla was trying to open up some canned goods, but the can opener broke. And she walked off mad, feeling like because she wasn't yelling and screaming, she wasn't allowed to be herself. And that's why the girls wasn't paying attention to her, talking about how in order for her to take her medicine for her peg leg, that she had to eat and this, that, and this. And then y'all know, Lelaine, being the next ditzy girl out of the group, sat there and comforted her. Girl, Lelaine, let her ass lay there and cry. Because the sad part about it was, Thayla, you were so concerned about a can opener and not being heard about a can opener. But bitch, they was eating other food. You had hot dogs, you had hamburgers, you had corn on the grill, but you sitting there mad, upset, and in your feelings because nobody is paying attention to you, or nobody is buying these crocodile tears that you are giving. Girl, go get your damn life. Anyway, Mickey comes up and asks the girls did they do the things together as a sisterhood, and they did not. She lets them know that tomorrow they're going to be going to do a competition so they can do what they should have done that day. Anybody she told them that there was going to be 2 team captains chosen, and the team that comes up short will be eliminated. So then they nominate captains, and they chose Safari and Lelaine. The next morning, First Sergeant Jones, who was a drill instructor for the Navy, came there and he woke them up. And he takes them to a real military obstacle course that each of the teams had to go through. Safari was on the yellow team, and she chose Courtney, Becky, Larissa, Shay, Jennifer, and Shatar. Lelaine team was the purple team, and she chose Thayla, Heather, Dara, Crystal, and Brooke. The purple team played No Teammate Left Behind, and everybody made it to the end. And the yellow team also played No Team Behind, and everybody made it to the end. The purple team, who was Lelaine's team, their time was 9 minutes and 9 seconds. The yellow team, who was Safari's team, was 6 minutes and 15 seconds. So they were the one who won the round, and none of them were up for elimination. Monique gives the girls their charm school uniforms, and Thayla goes to talk to Monique before the elimination. And I was with everybody. It's like, Thayla, you knew that you messed up. You messed up royally. Talking to Monique the way that you did, acting a complete donkey for no reason at all, trying to get people up on your side, and they was not feeling you. And you felt the thing to do was to go and talk to Monique to try to plead your case, to make yourself look good in front of everybody else. I won't hear for you for that, Thayla, and neither was the other girls. Monique calls the 3 ladies up that was for elimination: Layleen, Dara, and Thayla. Keith tells Layleen that today proved that she had no backbone, no spine. He feels like she was comfortable with being a loser, and she jeopardized her team all because she picked her team based off of friendship and not based off of the task at hand. And Layleen, I had to agree, because you even said it yourself in the damn confessional that you picked people because you did not want people to feel left out. Girl, I know you lying to me. This is still a competition at the end of the day. Girl, sometimes you got to put your niceness on the back burner and put your go get 'em bitch and on the front. And trust the plus, honey. Anyway, Keith tells Dara that he did feel that she was the weakest link, and they called Thayla out on her fake leg. Monique explains to Thayla because of the 101 where she revered that she had an anger problem. Monique felt that she was a danger to her and the other woman in the house, and that she needed way more than charm school to help her out with her problems. And Thayla was eliminated, and I was so glad Thaler got on my everlasting goddamn nerves on the very first episode. And she acted so shocked that she was eliminated. Look at what you did and look at how you acted. Then you gonna sit up and try to get one over and then go talk to Monique and you still played just, girl, put a quarter up your ass, because guess what, girl? Like Clayton Thomas said, you played yourself. You played yourself, because, honey, you weren't playing nobody else with that fake-ass leg talking about, I prayed to God that if he helped my leg out, it could hurt for the rest of her life, but just don't let it hurt for this moment to go through this obstacle course. And you ran through that obstacle course like it was nobody business. Jumping on your legs, doing jumping jacks on your leg, crawling on the same leg that you complain hurt you so bad just to do a 2-mile hike up the road. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Girl, it brought back a whole bunch of nostalgia watching this show. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. And I'm gonna hit y'all up later.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That push that be my starter kit.